Yeah, what up? My name is Chijindo, aka Exposure Medicine Magazine. So there's one rule I believe we must begin to live by, and this is a very important rule which I observed. I think last Sunday, about 3 days ago, 2 days ago, there was this young pastor, a young preacher. You understand? Every time he comes on the pulpit, for like 3 or 4 Sundays now, I've been observing it. Every time he comes to the pulpit, he will continue to talk about marriages and raising children. You understand? Condemning the way young boys are being trained, condemning the way young girls are being trained. As a young guy who is unmarried, he will be advising married men and married women, condemning society. You understand? So, where my concern is that since he's not yet married, that is an unknown territory for him. You understand? Until you have overcome something, until you have gone through something before you have the right spiritually to talk about it. Because when you have not conquered a territory, when you have not come close to being delivered from something, and then you talk about it, you are testing the devil. Because every single word that you are saying, the devil is taking note of it. Spirits are taking notes of it, and verily they would use that exactly that same thing that you talked about. They will use it against you. You understand? So the lesson is for us not to get into arguments. The lesson is for us not to get into topics that you are not qualified to talk about. Like, for example, when you look at the governor's office, when you look at the president's office, it is easy for you to stay back and begin to criticize what is happening there. You understand? But that criticism that you are giving onto that office, the moment those words that you are putting out into the world about that office and the person there, condemning them, we do not know what they are going through. The moment God gives us the opportunity that we get into that office, all those things that we have said against that office, against that person, exactly all those things that we have said, those words that we have planted into the world, they will all come back to haunt us. That is where God humbles each and every one of us. That is where humility comes in. That is where you begin to see someone who was loud before, he or she becomes quiet. You understand? For example, let's use anxiety or wealth. You understand? Or for example, let's use a 13-year-old girl who sees her auntie who is 30. You understand? She continues to talk about her auntie that she's not married by 30. What is she doing? She could have done this, should have done makeup, should have been nice, or this or that. You understand? The reason why she's saying that is because she's foolish. Life is unpredictable, and those words that she's putting out into society, if she's not careful and if she does not repent of it, the devil will use exactly that same words that she has planted into the world. It will come back to haunt her. You understand? When she gets to that age of 30, she will regret those words that she said back then, because then life would have come to haunt her. You understand? So it is very good for us to be very cautious what we get involved in. You understand? What you put into society. When you see a person who is poor, do not condemn them. When you see a person who is going through whatever is going through, it is between them and God. You understand? You only tread upon areas which you are qualified for, which you have gone through. Only speak on topics which you have experienced. You understand? So that is just the simple rule. You understand? The lesson there is that we should also always know that whatever we put into society, it is coming back to haunt us. You understand? So that's just the deal, man. My name remains Chijindo, aka Exposure Medicine Magazine. God save our soul. One love.